I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters. And he'll be facing Conor Benn, 146 pounds, his reach just over 68 inches, and he stands 5. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. The destroyer, Conor Benn, one of those must-see type of fighters coming out of the UK. The famous son of a legend who's beating his own path.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here.
And this one has all of those. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without...
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Down goes Ben. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Has to be. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Ben in that last round. So it's plan B time after being... Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Having a hard time finding... Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Fight's going to get you knocked out.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Hold that thought! And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Talk about Crawford in that last. Here we go to the 4th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Showboating is part of their plan. Beautiful counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Crawford in trouble. And it appears the smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard's going to need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
Get your mind back. 3 shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice.
Back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back at his place.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Smart when you go out there. Just take a round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe.
You were smart. You weren't loading up.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so...
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward